I am about to share with you could potentially change your perspective of One Piece forever.
Don't listen to this kid, folks. He's crazy.
Look, I'm sorry I left you in the brig that long. Can you help me edit this theory video or not?
Alright, fine. I think I had enough revenge anyway.
Thank you. Wait, it was you that got me sick?
And action!
Hello everyone, my name is Lucas, and welcome to my first official One Piece theory. So not long ago, out of pure curiosity, I decided to look up the meaning of various names. The main name I was most curious about was the meaning of Gol D. Roger's name. Now while we still don't know for sure what the D means, and let's be frank, lots of One Piece content creators have already chimed in on what they think the D means, I still wanted to know the rest. For the name Roger, I learned that the name Roger has its roots in Old French, and literally translates to famous spear, which I find interesting because Roger was executed by spear-like weapons. And yes, I know he actually was beheaded in the manga, and not stabbed like the anime depicted in Loketown. But what about his family name, Gol? Well, this turned out to be anticlimactic. Or so I thought. The word Gol is actually the Portuguese spelling of the English word goal. And in Brazil, the country Oda said Luffy would be from in real life, the word goal is used in the context of sports, like scoring a goal. Now, while this seemed insignificant at first, I was reminded of what Vegapunk has recently revealed in the latest chapters about how the Ancient Kingdom was incredibly advanced. The Ancient Kingdom essentially was a land of progress, a land where people achieved their dreams. But what are the stepping stones to one's dreams? Goals. If we have a dream, we set goals for ourselves to achieve, so that we can get that much closer to fulfilling our dream. Are you starting to see where I'm going here? Many of the kingdoms in One Piece have names that allude to the kingdom's nature, and while I was thinking about this, something clicked. I suddenly realized I may have figured out the name of the Ancient Kingdom. During the Ohara incident, Professor Clover was presenting the Gorosei with a theory and spoke about an ancient kingdom. The Gorosei continued to listen, but as soon as Clover was about to utter the name of the Ancient Kingdom, he was immediately killed. What name could prompt the Gorosei to make such an immediate response? This had to be a name that would be instantly recognizable by important people of that time. But before we get into that, one thing I'd like to point out is after Luffy's fight against Kaido ended, the Gorosei were scrambling to remove Luffy's Gear 5th picture from the wanted poster, but also his middle initial D. However, this raises an interesting problem to note. The only other D that was censored by the world government in the story was Roger's. Law, may I remind you all, hid his own D to protect himself from Doflamingo. But while the Gorosei were only attempting to have Luffy's D removed, thus the bounty poster would then just read, Monkey Luffy. For Roger, on the other hand, the world government pulled a different censoring strategy. They didn't remove Roger's D, but instead merged it with his last name to make Gold Roger. The world government essentially censored two of Roger's names, the D and his family name of Gold. Why would the world government do this? Why couldn't they just remove the D and make it Gold Roger? Well, I believe I found the answer. The reason is because the name of the Ancient Kingdom is Gol Kingdom. This simple idea that sprang into my head recontextualizes so much in the story. Clover, just 2 years after Roger's execution, was immediately shot before he could utter the name. Because if he utters the name Gol Kingdom, he would have literally announced to the world that the world government had executed a blood heir to the throne of an ancient kingdom. Roger and Ace were of royal blood. This is one reason why Roger and his crew laughed at Laugh-Tale. They discovered that within the funny story Joy Boy left behind, that Roger was royalty, an heir to a throne, but was too early to claim it. It's why Roger decided to have a son, to pass on his inheritance. However, we know what happened. This theory gives Marineford even more weight, as the world government pushed to execute the last of the ancient kingdom's royal bloodline. Ace died. But Whitebeard's last words was the twist the world government did not expect. The world government thought they had snuffed out the last remnants of the ancient kingdom that day. The will of the royal line was already passed on to Luffy, who inherited Roger's will and Ace's. Now, you might not believe what I have been telling you, but whatever I were to tell you, Oda was hinting this reveal as far back as Drum Kingdom. Yes, before the existence of an ancient kingdom was revealed in Enies Lobby, Oda sneakily already gave us the key to solving it back in Drum Kingdom. Drum Kingdom was where we first learned that according to Dr. Kureha, Gold Roger was named Goldie Roger. This right here is the key. Go back to Skypiea and Wano, where gold is mentioned in their titles. Shandora, the city of gold, and Wano, the country of gold. There is no gold in Wano, because the name is actually the country of gold, and Shandora is the city of gold. Such slight differences in the name could easily have changed over time, as the people forgot the name Gold and came to believe the name was Gold. I mean, come on! Goldie Roger left a poneglyph message in Shandora only to later realize on Laugh-Tale that the city bore his name. Shandora and Wano have long been speculated to be part of the ancient kingdom, but the name of Gol seals it. But wait, there's more. You've seen various cross symbols throughout the series, right? Well, an interesting thing is when searching up on these crosses, I saw a gold medallion with a cross and some Greek on it. On it was the words ICX Nika. Now, while this is a Christian symbol that means Jesus Christ conquers, I believe in One Piece these symbols are actually symbols of the ancient kingdom. Now, when I was looking at the photo of this medallion, I saw the words Goldnika. I suddenly got curious again and typed in Goldnika. I found nothing on Wikipedia, and most websites were advertising gold jewelry with this name. However, I found one random website explaining the meaning of a name Goldnika. You can check it out for yourself at the link in the description, but I'm telling you, what was written there feels way too close to what Luffy is like. Crosses, Sun God Nika, the city of gold, and the land of gold, all of this made me reach a conclusion. The full name of Joy Boy is Goldnika. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll be releasing a part 2 in the future where I will reveal the ancient connections between two families in One Piece.
You seriously gonna leave them hanging like that?
Give me a break. It's my first theory video.
I don't give breaks. I give cuts.
But
Eddie the editor from The Lonely Mage, cutting this theory short until next time.